Good morning, Century 21 American Properties. It's Mike from the office. I wanted to go over today's word of the day. It's Wednesday, hump day. You know, it gets a little tough. It's easy on Monday to get motivated after resting all weekend. Then Tuesday comes and you get hit with a little adversity. And then Wednesday shows up and you're like, it's almost the weekend. So today's word is perseverance. And that's basically I will. I will do this. There's glory in never giving up. Perseverance intimidates all competition. You know, I've been doing career night, coffee talk with the broker, and behind the scenes with Century 21, and I've been consistent about it. And part of that's perseverance, but part of that's intimidation, because I feel like if I get out on the internet in our area, you know, what's everybody else going to do? Oh, me too, I run a career night. Oh, me too, I do coffee talk with the broker. So I'm persevering, persisting. Perseverance will beat talent any day. You know, people are talented. There's people with Harvard degrees that don't make what, you know, our top agents make. So I would say that perseverance beats talent all day long. The outcome of perseverance, unfortunately, is delayed, right? You need to do the work every day, and that's about lead generation, prospecting, business development, follow-up. You know, it's a pain in the ass. I'm not going to lie to you. I've been doing it for 21 years on every day that ends in Y. If you're going to be a successful agent, you need to be persistent. You know, nothing worthwhile is going to come without obstacles. Growth or success is going to require struggle. Perseverance is the antidote. I'm going to challenge you to do 1% more than you did yesterday, and I'm going to challenge you to watch the next video with Chris.
It's 2020.
No slowing down.
And Chris Nikic is training for one of the most grueling endurance races in the world.
Keep this pace up, right like this.
An Ironman triathlon. A 2.4-mile swim, a 112-mile bike ride, and a full 26.2-mile marathon.
This is your day. It's gonna be a personal best today, okay?
Oh, personal best, huh?
Personal best today.
All right, here we go. It's game time. Let's go.
What if Chris could do something that's never been done? What an impact that would have on his life and others like him around the world. What if we just do an Ironman? He says, okay, what's that? I said, well, it's just a little longer than a sprint. And he said, okay, let's do it, Dad.
One more time. Down, up.
The idea is met with doubters and skeptics. When Chris's coach, Dan Grebe, seeks some help from a fellow coach to create a training plan for Chris, he refuses to help.
Coach says, no, I'm not designing a plan. I said, why not? He said, he can't handle the ocean swim. It's too dangerous. And then he's going to fail. And then I said, do me a favor. Let me just answer this question for me. I said, if Chris was a 20-year-old without Down syndrome, would you design a plan for him? He says, I would. I said, okay. I need you to give my kid the same chance you would give anybody else.
All the way, all the way. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, all the way.
I'm so proud of you, baby. That was the best ever. How you feel, baby?
I need you.
You need me? Okay. When you have a child with Down syndrome, you don't fit in. They don't get invited to parties. They don't get invited to anything. Everything you do is a challenge. It's a fight. Other fathers don't get to experience that. You have to battle everything in order to just get them to be included. That's his whole year plan. Every day he stands up there and writes down what he achieved for the day.
The goal is Ironman in November 7. We have to get 1% better every day.
The 1% better concept is a way to track progress a little bit at a time, not to overwhelm anybody, not to make it too big a deal.
He's not making huge gains, but he's building small levels of foundation that over time become so strong that they overwhelm, and that when he completes this Ironman, he can complete anything. His dreams become possible.
For every competitor, an Ironman begins the same way. An early rise and a final chance to reflect on the challenge ahead.
You are Ironman ready. Nobody gets in the way of Chris Nikic's dreams. The time limit is 17 hours, and we had one goal, which is to finish on time.
Chris works his way through the rough surf off Florida's Gulf Coast, getting out of the water on pace to break the 17-hour mark.
All right, Chris, looking good, buddy!
But on the bike comes trouble.
Sorry, bothering your feet.
Chris, take this off. Take your shoe off.
First, he steps on a hill of fire ants during a nutrition stop.
What's the matter?
Put your feet down.
Then, he loses control of his bike and crashes on a downhill stretch.
I'm thinking, oh my God, this cannot be the end of this race. This is not how this story ends.
Chris gets back on his bike, but with more than 30 minutes of delays. He's now behind the pace to finish within the 17-hour deadline.
Now it's just a run.
As he enters the 26.2-mile run.
This is going to be the best run of your life. You sure? Yeah. At the end of this run are your dreams.
He was keeping a pretty good pace up until about mile 10. At mile 10, he had slowed down to almost a crawl.
Chris, got it, man.
As darkness falls, Chris is struggling. His race partners call in his dad, Nick.
Come on, let's keep walking. How's my boy? I know it hurts, but you're going to get ready.
At first, I wanted to stop. Instead, I kept pushing through. I knew that my dream was coming.
The pain doesn't go away,
It's blisters.
Okay, it's okay. Those are fake pain.
Fake pain.
It's real.
but with every step, he knows he's getting that much closer to the finish line.
You're going home, Chris. You're going to be an Iron Man.
As we finished, I said, Chris, this is your moment. Go have it.
Chris Ricketts!
And we heard those famous words.
You are an Iron Man!
When I saw him coming towards the finish line, I started first thinking about other parents and their little kids with Down syndrome can now look at Chris and say, our child can accomplish something.
So many moms contact me saying that he's been such an inspiration, that their kids, look at Chris as a role model.
You could call it the power of perseverance. How realizing your own dream can show the entire world what's possible.
As a parent of a child with Down syndrome, Chris finishing that race, it just gave me so much hope. He's someone that Rocco can look up to. Rocco knows when someone has Down syndrome. He knows, Chris is like me.
So when I take care of babies in the nursery, parents obviously want to know, what's my child's life going to be like? Having been there with Chris and having seen what he did reminds me that when I have those conversations with families with Down syndrome, that I have to remind myself to tell them that you may be surprised at what might be possible.
On March 4th, 1991, I stepped on a landmine in Basra, Iraq. I was airlifted to several different field hospitals where they performed surgeries to save my life. Chris and I are a lot alike in that we both face adversity, physical challenges, limitations, and we just keep putting one foot in front of the other. He has got grit, determination, he is driven. So Chris Nikic, big hero of mine.
Okay, now you got it. Go! Without Chris and following his journey, Rocco would not be on a bike right now. He says, I can do that. Chris has definitely inspired myself, my son Rocco, and I know all the people within the community are inspired by him. Chris is a world changer.
So after watching that video, if you tell me you can't get 1% better every day as a real estate agent, I'm going to say go watch Chris. And I'm going to make you watch it day in, day out. Because That guy is so motivational. It's incredible. I want to announce a new agent. New agent Stephanie Brousseau. She was a referral from Michelle Haley. Stephanie is just finalizing her real estate school stuff. She'll be done this week. And then she's going to take the exam with PSI. Doing a career night on November 15th. So if you know of anyone that's interested, I've already got a few people definitely interested in coming. So I've got some commitments that will be there on Tuesday at 5:45. And then, as some of you know who've been around, we do this little Thanksgiving feast, and it's historically been turkey gobbler sandwiches. I just wanted to poll. I know we've got some agents that are part-time. They work. They have second jobs, main jobs. This is their second thing. Can I do it at lunchtime, or would you prefer like 4 o'clock? So if you get this and you actually watch my videos, let me know if you as a person want to come around lunch or around 4 o'clock and make it kind of like a gathering. And this is when we'll pull the tickets for the Fall Blitz Challenge. So we're going to have the entries pulled then. So just let me know. Thanks, and make it a great day.